What's up, YouTube? MS1914 here, bringing you another gun video, which may be my last. I don't know. This one here is been through the mill, and it was sent to us by my buddy Jasper, and I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. Please go over and subscribe to him. Thank you for letting me use this and do a video on it. YouTube has been changing their firearm policies again, and I've been targeted before for different things, so we'll see what happens, guys. But until then, I'm gonna keep making videos and just try and hang in there. But anyway, we're looking at the dreaded High Point again. This is the pistol, and this is the 380 model. So let's see if we can hate on it, guys. This is Fiyoshi 95 grain full metal jacket. This is PMC 90 grain target rounds. Thumb out of the way. Alright, so we are back with this 380 High Point here, and this comes with an 8-shot magazine. 10-shot is available, and the MSRP on these, I'm not sure what the website is actually, but I just did a quick Google search, and Bud's Gun Shop has them for $139. So I mean $140 for these, lifetime warranty. And right off the bat, I'll just get this out of the way. I don't like them. It's nothing personal. It's just, well, maybe it is personal. I don't know. I just don't like them, guys. I like the High Point carbines, and I've owned a couple of those, and I do own one of those in 9mm, and I like that weapon. I do not like these, and it's nothing to do with function or anything like that, and I'll explain that in a minute. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like them, guys. Sorry. I mean, if that hurts your feelings or whatever, but let's talk a little bit about them. Like I said, 8-shot. This is the 380 model, and these have a lifetime warranty. And from what I understand, and from my experience, the customer service is amazing with these guys. And I mean, it's kind of like, in my opinion, you kind of have to be. If you have a gun that's so cheap as far as price goes, and you know, a lot of people, and I won't say this about everybody, but there's a lot of people out there, they'll look at that price tag and be like, man, that must be a pile of junk. It's only $140. That must be garbage. I'm not going to buy it. And then they'll immediately, without knowing anything else, go and buy something that costs more. But when you look at this and say, if you're trying to sell it, you know, if you were a dealer and you were trying to sell these, and you say, hey, this has got a lifetime warranty no matter what. And from what I understand, it transfers, you know, if I sell this gun to somebody and then they trade it in, and then that gun shop sells it to somebody else, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, that warranty just keeps going with them. And I even seen a video of a guy that was doing a torture test on one, and he ended up dragging it down the road behind his truck, down a gravel road, and it eventually, you know, destroyed it. But he called up High Point, and he had him on speaker, and he told him, he said, hey, I drug it behind my truck. And they didn't ask him any questions at all. They just said, what kind of gun was it? Basically, send it in, and we'll replace it or fix it or whatever. So I don't know if that would happen every time. I really don't, but I just know that it did happen that time, so there's that. As far as looking at this thing, it's horrendous in my opinion. It just looks terrible. And one of the things that I don't like about it is how top heavy it feels. I mean, it just feels like, you know, like a boat anchor or something on the top. It just wants to flip over. But, you know, it is unloaded. That would even out a little bit with the the bullets in the bottom. As far as the grip goes, it does feel good in the hand as far as gripping it. It's not too bad at all. And we'll talk about function. I never had a single problem with this as far as feeding and all that, but I did have in the video a couple times where the slide wasn't going all the way forward, and I came to find out later that that was because that was my fault. I like to hold up high and on the gun, and my thumb was actually catching that. And the spring, I don't know if it's just kind of weak or whatever, but my excuse me, I've been sick. Sorry about that. My thumb and grip on the gun itself was causing the slide to stop about right there. And I think I've got that on video, and if so, I'll show you in there. But that was my thumb. Just a quick tap forward and it would fire. And I tried several different types of ammo, and I ended up adjusting my hold on it. Had no problems with any of the ammo whatsoever. And that's the thing, guys. I mean, it works. If you could get past just the look of the thing, and if you can, you know, get past the way that it just, I don't know. I can't say what it is that I don't like about it. But I just don't like it. I mean, the gun works, and I got to thinking about it, you know, if I was in, and I've heard people say some pretty stupid things like, oh, I'd rather not have anything than have a high point. Now that's stupid. And, you know, if you was in a situation where you were just, let's say you're trapped in a building somehow and there's people with guns and you have to get through them to get out. I mean, yeah, why would you not want this gun? Like I said, as far as operating and shooting, it was just fine. And it's not a tack driver. I mean, you're not going to win any shooting contests with the thing, in my opinion. Well, I'm not going to anyway, because I'm not that good of a shot. But as far as being able to hit, you know, a person, if someone was attacking you, I have no doubt whatsoever that you could do that, and I know it would work. It'd be excellent for a truck gun, somebody who's on a budget. And not everybody, especially today, guys, times are hard, you know, and people don't have $600, $700, $800 to just throw around for a firearm. And I mean, to me, that's an investment. I don't have a problem investing a lot of money into a gun, especially one that I'm going to carry, you know, and it may save my life or my family's life one day. But some people are different about that. They don't really put as much thought into it as say you or I would, whoever may be watching this. But to them, they think, well, I need a gun, and they look and they say, oh, this is a cheap one, it's got a lifetime warranty, and then they may come and watch this video and be like, well, you know, it's ugly and all that, and it's heavy, and it's, speaking of that, it's 29 ounces, I'm pretty sure, unloaded. I forgot to tell you guys that. But they may see all that and just be like, you know, it doesn't matter. It's a gun, and it's cheap. I can afford it. And that's awesome, guys. I mean, that's one thing I like about manufacturers making weapons that are affordable, is it makes it available to pretty much anybody. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. I mean, you should be able to defend yourself and your family. So, before we go, barrel's 3.5 inches. The whole length of the gun is like 6 3/4 inches. I've kind of got ahead of myself on this talking and everything, but 3-dot sights, fully adjustable. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like the orange sights on it. And striker fired. It's got a safety right here, which is kind of cheesy. It kind of feels funny engaging that. And I'll just say, too, as far as the function on this, I was giving my buddy a hard time when I picked this up. I'm like, man, dude, do you ever clean your guns? Like, this thing is filthy. And I went out and shot it like that. I went out. I didn't do anything to it. I went out and shot it. And like I said, the only failures I had was my hand itself actually catching the slide and keeping it from going forward. Other than that, I mean, it worked fine. I still haven't cleaned it. I got to do that before I send it back. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, guys. I need all the help I can get. I need support. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all that stuff, guys. ms1914.com. I got the Stay Safe, Stay Armed shirts, hoodies and stuff like that. You can pick up on there. That'd really help me out. I really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I'm hanging in there. We'll just wait and see what happens with this new firearm policy and all that. And I'm not too worried about it, guys. But, you know, it's not like this is my source of income. If it was, I'd be hurting because I don't make anything. So, anyway, guys, I really appreciate every single one of you, all my new subscribers. I'm still going to do that 1,000 sub video. I'm sorry about that, man. I've been so busy and just been sick and just everything. And I know I make excuses every time, guys. I promise I'm going to do it. As always, God bless you. God bless America. I love you guys. Stay safe and stay armed.